Time now to go inside out as we welcome in SNY NBA insider Ian Begley. He goes from the world's most famous arena to our arena. Gotta love it. So, Ian, there was plenty of criticism of R.J. Barrett after the first two games. What was the biggest key to him turning things around in the two games in New York?
I think he was just decisive, right? Making quick decisions with the ball, whether it was driving, finding an open teammate beyond the arc, or getting a hockey assist. RJ made quick decisions, and he was aggressive in his drives to the basket. He was going straight to the rim, finishing at the rim. Tom Thibodeau said it all year. He wants RJ going straight to the rim, not falling away when he gets there. So you saw that from Barrett. And Eamon, 22 years old, he took a ton of heat, games 1 and games 2. He never flinched, and he comes back. They don't win the game 3 without him, and then he has a big game 4. I think this tells you a lot about RJ Barrett's makeup.
You lost me a hockey assist. I know Canadian hockey assists. You want to talk about Chris Kreider and the Rangers, too, probably. But back to basketball, Donovan Mitchell held to just 11 points in Game 4. What did the Knicks do defensively to take him out of his rhythm?
One, you credit Josh Hart, right? Because he was starting in place of the injured Quentin Grimes, and throughout the series, it was Grimes and Hart as the primary defender on Donovan Mitchell. But today, it was Josh Hart, and you saw Miles McBride, for about a 5-minute stint, do a great job on Mitchell. But you credit Hart and you credit their scheme because they bothered Mitchell most of his shots. He had a couple open looks that just went in and out, but clearly they got him out of rhythm, and number one person to do that was Hart.
Yeah, Hart was all over the place once again in Game 4. Julius Randle played just 27 minutes, was not a factor at all in the fourth quarter. How much of that was the ankle, and how much of that was the spark that Obi Toppin provided?
I think it was all the spark that not only Toppin provided, but that lineup out there with Hartenstein and Barrett and Hart, and they were very good, right? They dominated the Cavs for a 3-minute stretch there in the fourth. Tom Thibodeau said, hey, I have a decision to make around 5 minutes to go. He decided to stick with that lineup because they were playing so well. So I think it was mostly about that. And afterward, Thibodeau talked about how most players wouldn't be playing if they were dealing with Randle, what Randle was dealing with, 2 weeks off, coming back from the sprained ankle Game 1, worked hard to do that. But I think today was just about that lineup rolling.
All right, so everything went swimmingly in New York, and they have a chance to close out the series. But if you're Tom Thibodeau, what are you concerned about going back to Cleveland for Game 5?
Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the math tells you at some point Donovan Mitchell is going to have a huge game, will the Cavs to a win. He had a chance to do it at the Garden Sunday afternoon. Didn't happen. So I just think eventually he's going to just explode. And so that's what I'd be worried about, you know, him getting going Game 5 at home. Then you come back for Game 6. So that's what would keep me up at night if I'm Tom Thibodeau, who's done a fantastic job in this series, by the way.
Yeah, maybe friendlier rims in Cleveland for Donovan Mitchell, because a couple of his on Sunday went in and out. You thought if he gets that one, that he's going to get going. All right, quickly now, is this series coming back to New York for Game 6?
I'm going to say yes. Because of Donovan Mitchell, I just think, look, he's too good of a player to be shut down for an entire series. I mean, he had a good Game 1 in a loss. He had a good Game 2 setting up his teammates. But eventually, he's going to erupt for a lot of points. He's going to impact the game, and I have to see it coming in Game 5. So my prediction is they will be back here for Game 6. But, Eamon, 95% of the teams that have gone up 3-1 have won the series. So I think the Knicks are in good shape.
Knicks are in great shape, and if they win it in 6 on a Friday night in New York City, you use the word erupt, the Penn Station area will definitely erupt. Ian Begley, thanks for joining us here on Honda Sports Night.